Hey guys, Logan here. This video is sponsored by EA Games. Thank you for inviting me to the big Battlefield 6 reveal event over in LA. Thank you so much. So today we're heading back into Battlefield 6 territory with news and information that I think you need and want to know. And more especially, maps and modes today. And I'm gonna talk a little bit about Season 1 also. Yeah, we got a full schedule here, so no time to waste. Let's dive right in. Okay, we know that Battlefield 6 will release on October 10 this year, and we are getting a total of 9 maps at launch. And Season 1 will release right after launch, so no more waiting around for maybe more content or, seasonal pass and stuff like that. And seasonal content will come more consistently, and I really enjoy that. Nail this and we are good to go. Consistent based content, really important. We're talking about maps, weapons, modes, and more stuff, so good job if you're nailing that. Now let's take a look at those launch maps. There's a total of 9, as I said, and we got this one to start with. We got Liberation Peak. This one plays out on the Tajikistan's mountainside. It's a really beautiful map, I might say, and plays out with both infantry and with vehicles. Next one here is Empire State, and this is an infantry-only map set on the streets of Brooklyn in New York. This is New Sobek City, set in a construction site on the outskirts of Cairo with both infantry and vehicles. Going back to New York again here, this is the Manhattan Bridge map set around the Manhattan Bridge and will feature both close combat with infantry and vehicle gameplay. And here we have Iberian Offensive. This is set in Gibraltar, nice urban warfare with both infantry and vehicles and a lot of destruction. And this is one of the largest maps in the game. This is Merak Valley. And this is the largest map, as I said. Looks really cool with those trenches in the image that really reminds me of Battlefield 1. Next up here we have Siege of Cairo, set in the Cairo streets and feature both infantry and vehicle gameplay. And again, a lot of destruction. And this is Saint Quarter. This is a close combat infantry only map set in Gibraltar's Old Town. Looked pretty cool. And last but not least, Operation Firestorm. Yeah, you heard me right. Operation Firestorm is returning from Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, and that's awesome. A really nice map back in those games, and I can't wait to see what they did with the map for Battlefield 6. So, that was the maps. Now let's talk about game modes. Battlefield 6 will also bring a variety of game modes to the game, and of course we are getting all-out warfare game modes like, Conquest, Breakthrough, Rush, and these are the bigger modes that you can play. But there are also smaller ones, more intense modes like Team Deathmatch, Squad Deathmatch, Domination, King of the Hill, and the newest of them all, Escalation. Escalation is a game mode that kind of shrinks as it goes on, and that invites for a huge battle at the end of the round. And according to developers, if you like regular Conquest, you are likely to enjoy Escalation. And as I said before about seasonal content, we can expect more maps, modes, and events as seasonal content coming up in the game. So that's gonna be epic. Now, let's talk Portal. With Battlefield 6, we're getting a new, improved, and much more powerful version of Portal where we can build, share, and host our own maps and servers. And we are going to be able to move, scale, duplicate things on the map, like moving a mountain or a flag. Yeah, the smaller stuff. Going at it and creating our own game modes and customizing the UI. That's pretty cool. And insane design options will be available when using the NPC scripting. And as you can see in the video right there, we are going to be able to build some insane stuff in there. And me, as a community manager and leader that hosts Portal stuff, like every week, this is absolutely going to be amazing for me to use and bring all those insane modes to the weekly events we have with Claw. I simply can't wait to play this game with all of you. Sure, it looks like we are in for a real treat with Battlefield 6, and bringing back Portal is very important, enabling communities to go at it with servers where they can play. And this time around, compared to 2042, Portal will be up and center in Battlefield 6, and it will be easier than ever for players to find their servers that they like to, or in order to play with friends and similar stuff. And a server browser will be part of Battlefield 6 and up in front with the help of Portal to make it easier for you to find the servers. And it will not be hiding behind things in the game. Yeah, really looking forward to everything. Yeah, we host our, weekly event, the Clash with Claw event, every Friday. And those community events will be more epic than ever. Having players sharing their own created maps, modes, experiences will bring so much more variety to Portal. Okay, so there you have an update on the Battlefield 6, the upcoming maps at launch. We have modes, and I talked a little about Portal. That's really important. And we got some Seasonal 1 stuff in there. Pretty nice, yeah. But I want to know what you think about all of this. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for everything new to Battlefield. Hit that like, I really much appreciate that. And share this video with a friend, and I hope to see you in my next one. This is Logan, signing out.